Little Princess, I want to be a pirate.
Aha!
Cried Little Princess.
I'm a pirate!
Little Princess's magnificent sea painting had given her an idea. She dug out a pointy umbrella sword. She then put an old party hat on the nose of her favorite teddy, Gilbert.
Good parrot, Gilbert,
she grinned. Little Princess checked her picture. What else do I need to be a pirate? I know! I can't be a pirate without a proper pirate's hat.
All hands on deck,
cried a voice outside. Little Princess peeped down at the Admiral. He definitely had a proper pirate's hat. The Admiral wasn't sure about handing over his headgear.
Pirates are very naughty people, he frowned. Never do what they're told.
Little Princess thought for a moment, then smiled sweetly. I promise not to be a really naughty pirate. The Admiral couldn't resist any longer, and the precious hat was carefully placed on Little Princess's head.
It's the best hat in the Navy, he warned. Never let her out of your sight.
Thank you, giggled Little Princess. It was time to dish out some pirate treatment. I'm going to be naughty. Little Princess chuckled cheekily as she peeped out from behind a tree. With the maid's back turned, she popped a surprise into the laundry basket. The maid reached down for the shirt.
Oh, frog!
She shrieked. Princess, cried the maid crossly. The scurvy young rascal quickly ran away. Little Princess chose the chef as her next victim. He was busy icing his cake. She crept on tiptoes into the kitchen, then bellowed, "Boo!" The surprised chef squirted icing all over his prize gatto. Little Princess swashbuckled her way outside, then found a garden trowel. I'm a pirate, and I'm digging for treasure, she announced. There wasn't much treasure down in the muddy hole she had made. In fact, the only thing she could spot was a wiggly worm. I know, she suddenly cried. Pirates don't dig for treasure, they steal it. It was time to search the kingdom for some riches. The general was just telling the Admiral about some of the terrible things that Little Princess had done when they saw her pedaling fast towards them. The Admiral thought it best to dive into the bulrushes. Are you there? Called out Little Princess. I've come to steal your treasure.
No treasure here, the Admiral mumbled. Sorry, very busy.
Little Princess frowned. I can't be a real pirate without treasure.
Sorry, no treasure here, said the Admiral.
Princess, lunchtime, called the maid. But I was just getting pirate treasure, pouted Little Princess. Well, now you can be a treasure and come inside, said the maid. The Admiral and General waited patiently for the pirate to pedal away before they issued the all clear. Little Princess grumpily turned her trike round and rode back to the castle. I bet real pirates don't get told what to do. Aha, my hearties, hollered little Princess. Go and wash your hands then, sweetheart, smiled the Queen. Little Princess shook her head. Pirates are naughty. They don't have to wash, and they only eat proper pirate food. You really want pirate food? Asked the chef. Voila! Cried the chef with a flourish. Real food for a real pirate. Cold fish stew, added the Queen. Little Princess gasped in horror. The chef waltzed back into the room with 2 delicious plates of sausage and mash. Oh, yummy, chuckled the King as he tucked in. Little Princess frowned. I don't think I like pirate food very much. After lunch, the maid agreed to have a game of pirates. We'll ride the high seas, my hearty. Little Princess grinned and nodded frantically. But first, we have to swab the deck, said the maid. Scrubbing the castle steps was not the type of adventure Little Princess had in mind. Is this really what pirates do? She asked. Aye, aye, cried the maid, especially the naughty ones. Little Princess escaped to the garden as quickly as she could. Let's go and find some buried treasure, suggested the gardener. After 10 minutes, Little Princess was ready to give up. This isn't pirate treasure. It's potatoes. They're my treasure, beamed the gardener. Only 4 more barrows to go, shipmate. Little Princess dropped her trowel. That's it. This is no fun. I don't like being a pirate, sighed Little Princess. She lifted her hat off. Pirates eat yucky food and do really hard work. It's horrible, she cried. And my eye patch is really itchy. Worst of all, nobody wanted to play with a naughty pirate. It was time to go and find the Admiral and the General. Little Princess gently floated the Admiral's hat back across the pond. I don't want to be a pirate anymore, she whispered. Sorry if I was too naughty. The Admiral chuckled and reached for his hat. It's good to have you back, Princess, smiled the Admiral as he put his hat back on. Little Princess stood on the end of the jetty thinking. Whew. What shall we play now then? Asked the General. Little Princess clapped her hands. Oh, I know! Let's play naughty sea monsters, she said.